What if the things that you have been most proud about, working hard, needing nothing, doing it all by yourself, is what actually makes you sick? Not just stressed or tired, but hormonally sick, systematically and biologically tired and sick. Today we're gonna talk about yin and yang energy. And I'm not just gonna talk about like women should stay home energy, women should do nothing and be lazy at home. I'm talking about the biology, Taoist philosophy, modern psychology, and also hormonal biology. And when you see this, when you hear this, you cannot unhear or unsee this one. Yin and Yang energy is what the whole video based on. So hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and my name is Saia. I am super excited about today's topic. It was very long, like I have studied a lot, I have like been on this topic for a while, and when I written it down, it was about like 30 minutes video, and I was like, no, it's gonna be too much. So I have divided in part 1 and part 2. This is part 1. So what is yin and yang? In Taoist philosophy, I hope I say right, Taoist philosophy, they are talking about what is yin and yang. They are not the opposites. Like Taoist philosophy has existed for thousands of years. When they're talking about yin and yang, they're not just saying, oh, they're the opposite. They are the same thing. Like how you need to breathe in and breathe out, you need yin and yang energy. Yang is outward, giving, and yin is more like inward, and it's attracting, is magnetic. You can read it, you can find out like more definitions of yin and yang yourself for what exactly you want to use yin and yang on. Now, here's what most people miss based on yin and yang energy. They miss that we need both of them. As a woman, you need to be yin and yang. And also as a man, you need to be yin and yang. And this is not a conversation we should have like, oh, women are yin and men are yang, we should just keep that. No, we need both of the energy systems. But the thing is, society has made women into yang, into going out and working and trying to make money and all of those things. Don't get me wrong, we women need yang energy. But the thing is, we cannot just be in that energy. And that's why you are tired, because you keep on being on the yang energy. You keep on living there and staying there. Society is making you do the things that a man does, because equality exists. But we humans are different. Like women and men are different, both in energy, in like psychology, philosophy. We are so different. And women staying in the yang energy and doing and attracting and building and stuff like that is not really for us. You need yang energy. Don't get that wrong. We need that. But the thing is, we cannot stay there and be there the whole time like men. In neuroscience, we can actually map yin and yang energy. The yang energy is correlated with your sympathetic nervous system, which is for problem solving, for action, for being outward, for thinking and doing things. While the yin energy is correlated with your parasympathetic nervous system, which is for rest, recovery, and repair. That's why we humans need problem solving. We need to be out there and do actions and think and use our brain, but we also need to repair, reset, be creative about it. That's why we need both of the yin and yang energy. And this is, neuroscience shows how our brain is designed to work, to use the yin and yang energy, both of them, because that's how like we need it. If we just remove the yin and yang and talk about the sympathetic and the parasympathetic system, nervous system, we like biology shows you, like neuroscience shows you how your body works. But in today's society, women are forced to just work and permanently turn off their yin energy, their resting energy, their creativity energy. We just do the yang energy, and that's why it leads to burnout, to hormonal disruption, no creativity. And that's what happened to our body. The biology literally shows you why you are burnt out, because you cannot work like a man. And here's the most important section of science that nobody talks about. Testosterone, which is the main hormone behind the yang energy, is for the ambition. That one is cycling every 24 hours. It starts early in the morning, is used during the day, and when you sleep it gets restored. This next morning after 24 hours is still that hormone is restored, which is behind the yang energy. Now, estrogen and progesterone, which is more in the woman's cycle, does not really cycles 24 hours. It's 28 days. So basically, we cannot get the same energy the yang or the men energy are getting in 24 hours because our cycle is 28 days. The thing is, every week of that cycle of that 28 days, every week has different sort of energy and kind of energy. So in week 1 and 2, follicular phase and ovulation phase is where you are outward, you have a lot of energy, estrogen rises. That's where women can complete the yang energy completely. We have that energy in us. In week 3 and 4 is where the luteal phase is moving into the menstruation, and that's progesterone rise, and then both of them drops. And when the drops happen is when your yin energy is entering. You are slow, you are emotional, you feel like you just feel sad, you do not feel yourself, you don't have much energy. That's the yin energy in week 3 and 4. This is not a weakness, it's not a bad point in us, it's just we women, when we are always working, like we work 5 days a week, we're like 40 hours a month or a week or something, we work like men and working against our cycle. This is when the burnout happen, and also when we are literally working against our hormones, and our hormones is literally not doing anything good, and we all the hormone imbalances, and we are burning out and we feel bad, is because we're always in our yang energy. We are working against our cycle. I have a complete video about like these phases and why you should work with them and not against them. And this also explains why men and women's biology we are different, and it shows why burnouts for women and burnout for men are different. Ours is going to be the hormonals, biology, it's everything in one. While theirs can be just that they are tired, they need more energy, they need to sleep, they need like 24 hours, they have to complete it. The burnout, men's burnout is different from women's burnout. We're just working against our biology, and we keep on calling, oh, we've been lazy, we are tired, we this and that, but it's actually just biology. You are just working against your cycle, and you asking yourself why I burned out, why I do this. I have felt this in myself, and I cannot explain it. I keep on working like in my young energy, I'm working like a man, and I'm also asking myself, why do I feel burnt out? Why I cannot do this? Why I cannot do that? I have a 9-to-5 job. I'm working on my socials. I'm learning how to trade. I'm working on a lot of stuff at the same time. And when I get brain fogs, I'm tired, I feel lazy. I'm like, oh wow, what's happening with me? I'm just being lazy. No, I'm just working against my own cycle. And I have been doing this for a while. So I was like, let me find out what's the thing about it. And I love yin and yang, but I have never studied completely. So I stumbled upon a YouTube video, I listened to it, and I was like, it must be something. Because, okay, I love talking about yin and yang as energy, but also let's connect it to science and biology. Like science and biology and philosophy, what does that mean for my psychology? What does it mean for my biology? What's happening with me? Why am I feeling burnt out by just working? All men can work, why I can't? This is why, because we are biologically different. You are not lazy, you are not tired, you are always constantly in your yang energy. But as we humans, we need yin and yang energy. Both men and women need yin and yang energy. Next, let's move to another section and get deeper into the psychology. If you know who's Carl Jung, that's good. If you don't, go and search him up. He was one of the most important psychologists of the 20th century. He invented the anima and animus, and he argued that all humans, both men and women, has the anima and animus energy in them. Anima was yin energy, intuition, creativity, more inwards, while the animus was the yang energy, action, drive, problem solving. So basically it was yin and yang, but Carl Jung's was anima and animus. So what happened with a woman who was like growing in that culture, it was showed that yin is the weak energy. You should not need something, you should not be lazy, you should not listen to your intuitions because it's not like evidence-based. So basically we were shown from long ago that yin energy is the weak energy. You should work hard, you should not need the man, you should be not independent. Basically what happened, we let go of our yin energy. And the craziest thing is that Gen Z is making the yin energy come back to it. We're talking about intuitions, we are talking about energies, we are talking about manifestations on social medias, and we feel tired. We are tired. We're gonna tell people we are expressing our emotions more because we are coming back to the yin and yang energy. We are making it come back to society. So basically, what women used to do was all they did was like give, not need anything, don't be needy, don't be emotional, don't be weak, don't be lazy, all of those things. While biology told them why women more time to be like in their feminine energy and not just work like a man. Biology showed them, but society was refusing to accept it. And whose society? It was men. And I'm not talking against men. I'm not saying men are bad or anything. It's just how society showed us to be. And everybody just followed that because it was easier for men that women work too. Give birth, create, produce, give, not be needy. And also be men's emotional support, give them money, take care of the house, give birth to children, to produce and to give, and in the end receiving nothing because we don't want to be needy or emotionally unstable or whatever it was. But if we go back to the yin and yang energy, is yin is receiving and creating. Like how when they are receiving a sperm and it becomes a whole child and creating a whole life and producing a child, we women literally create. You give a house, like a house, you build a house and give it to a woman, they turn it into a home. You give a sperm, they turn into a child. So basically, women are receivers, not of just materialistic stuff, but of energy, of other stuff. They are receivers and they're creating, while men are givers. But that does not mean just give you and not receive anything in return. And the womb is where it holds energy. It's like a source of energy and creating energy. And that energy is not like to go out, like have energy and go and work more. It's more of listen to your intuitions. Like you don't have to have evidence, but you feel it in your body. And I'm sure you have heard, oh, like the woman intuition is crazy, but we were told to not to follow it, not to listen to it, because it's weak, it's not evidence-based. But now we are coming back to it and the womb is feeling things. And there where the energy is created, where the yang energy needs it. Like when the yang person needs that energy which is getting created in the womb. All the burnouts that can happen, it's like less of sleep, digestion problems, and a lot of other problems is because you are not connected to your womb energy. You are not listening to your body anymore. As a woman, you're not listening to your body. You are not following your intuitions. You are not trying to be better in your yin energy. And this is something, it will take time to understand. It will take time to believe it, to actually study it and learn about it. The womb literally is life, it's creativity, it's intuitions, it's energy in it. And a womb energy that never receives, never restarts, never get anything, it will literally stop. It will stop working because it does not have any energy to work. It does not have any fuel to keep on working, because you're not connected to it and you're not doing anything to give that energy to your womb. And when you are burnt out, when you're exhausted, you don't just get tired. You can get better with sleep, with a vacation. You actually stop being creative because you are tired. Because sometimes I feel like I'm trying so hard, like to do the psychology part, to the manifestation part, to like get connected with my own body, listen to my intuitions, make my energy more. Sometimes when I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna post today? What am I gonna post? I don't know what to do. It's because I'm disconnected from my womb energy, from the creativity. I'm disconnected and I'm tired. My hormones are messed up, my body's messed up, sleep does not fix it, food does not fix it, workout does not fix it. It's because I'm not giving anything to the womb. I'm not receiving anything from my womb energy. So before closing it, I want to let you know that the yin energy is not a weakness. And the 28-day cycle is not just like, oh, somebody's saying it, it's an energy. It's biology, it's science. And knowing all of those information I just gave you about the yin and the yang energy, about yourself, about you as a woman, is just little part of it. It's just the information part of it. But what you do with that information is the real question. But what you do with your yin energy in a relationship, with your work, with money, with your life, and how you can be actually a threat to society. And that's why they have told women they should not use the yin energy, because it's laziness, it's not something like logical. Because of that, you have lost your yin energy and you are not a threat to society anymore. And that's why the most powerful women are the ones which are connected to their yin energy and they know about themselves. So that's for part two. Part two of this YouTube video is gonna be something that's gonna change everything for you, and everything is just gonna click and fall into place for you. Because now I just gave you the information. It was like a lot of stuff that I had to literally use other words to explain it, because I can get it myself, but explain it in another thing. Like teaching somebody else is another thing, about the yin and the yang energy, and using like science, psychology, all of those stuff. You have to understand it before you can use it in relationship, in your life, in your work, in everything, and be most powerful woman you can be. Now we are done with the information, and wait for part two, which is gonna come out next Friday. So thank you guys so much for listening to this video. It was a lot, I get it, but I hope you really listen to it, re-listen to it, and also study it more. You can go into ChatGPT and search it up and find other things about it, read books about it, listen to other YouTube videos about it. And I have a lot YouTube videos about like women and about like the phases of our period and everything like that. Thank you guys so much for being here this Friday as well. You guys mean a lot to me, and it keeps me going, it keeps me being creative, keeps me like I want to learn more because of you all who's watching. Thank you guys so much. Comment down below if you have anything, if you want to say anything about it. Be nice, and see you next Friday with a brand new video. Love you all. Bye bye.